Hello everybody, it's me, it's GhostCritic, it's a Wednesday, and thank God it's Wednesday. I've had a couple of really busy, challenging days of work, so I was so pleased to be able to relax and enjoy myself in the comic book store. And maybe I was a little bit too relaxed because I ended up, well, buying all of these. What are they? Well, you'll find out at the end of this week. I will do a comic book haul and I will show you what they are and what I bought last week from the good old 50p bargain bins. So I hope you're going to look forward to that. There is some great stuff. On Sunday, my comic book review video came out of the books that I picked up last week, where I had a chat and got a bit hashtaggy. I hope you all enjoyed that. It was just something silly and fun to do to kind of change things up from the usual me just staring into the camera, talking to you lot and telling you what I thought of my comic books, which I'll do again this Sunday. This week I picked up, I think it was 9 books. So there's those. I got 2 new subscribers over the last 7 days. A young fellow called Morsoth and also a young man who calls his channel Movie Studio. That channel does have a regular video uploads, and I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description bar below. So he does kind of video, film, Blu-ray kind of haul videos. I think he may have just started buying comic books because I watched his latest one and he bought what sounded like his first comic book he's decided to start collecting. So check his channel out, and if you like what you see, hit his subscribe button and say hi to him and tell him that you found him through me. So if you're new to my channel today and you hit that red subscribe button, then next Wednesday you will get a shout out, just like those 2 fine gentlemen did when they joined this channel. And if you do have regular video uploads on your own channel, I'll put a link in the description bar. Point people your way. Right, shall we have a look at some comic books? Why not? We're going to start with Marvel, of which I only have 1 this week, and it is issue 19 of Extraordinary X-Men. Jeff Lemire helming this book, and unfortunately he's been roped into the Inhumans versus X-Men event, of which I know nothing about. I don't know how the sides are doing. I'm just kind of getting drawn into it, having this book and of course Uncanny Inhumans. But I would think this hasn't got a long time to go, given that in the next, I think it's 2 or 3 months, you've got all the new X-Men books come out. So I don't know if the slate is being wiped clean and these new X-Men books are taking their place. As much as I love Jeff Lemire, when they get put on books like this, I do feel for them, because I'm sure these aren't the stories they want to be writing, and it's kind of like their day job, paying the bills kind of job, rather than the work they do in their independent comic book lives, which is their passion, I would say. But that's what we have there. I'm going to leave DC till last because there's quite a lot of those, strangely enough, and move on to Image. And it's nice to see Stray Bullets, David Lapham's ongoing series Sunshine and Roses. We're up to issue 21. More of this crazy black human nonsense that's going on. Who knows when this ends? I hope it never does. Lapham can digress and go off on tangents as much as he likes. It's in turn funny, it's in turn tense, and I just love this book, and every time a new series of this comes out now, I'll be picking it up. So you should go and find the trades for these, find some back issues and get into Stray Bullets. Marjorie Liu and Son of Takeda's Monstrous, another issue of that with number 10. We're on their sea-bound adventure, going to this mysterious island in this kind of steampunk-esque anthropomorphic fantasy world. Very, very lovely and interesting artwork, highly detailed from Sana, which I love. The story well detailed, well developed, lots of characters in here to get your teeth into. Very much enjoy seeing Monstrous on my pull list for any given week or month. Another book, and this is where you can see his passion. It's Jeff Lemire. It's his image work over at Descender with his sci-fi robotic revolution title, and things are really coming to a head. There was a cool twist at the end of a last issue where they thought they'd rescued Tim 21, but it's its evil twin brother Tim 22 who's infiltrated our kind of human rebel gang. So it'll be interesting to see where Lemire takes this now, but great stuff. And Dustin Nguyen's artwork, love it. They were all the Image books. The rest are DC and Vertigo, and we're kicking off with a rather painful looking Wonder Woman. Well, it's not Wonder Woman, it's obviously Cheetah, Barbara Minerva, so I am guessing this issue is very much focused on her. This book has been doing really well in keeping my interest. The artwork, because they have those two stories running side by side. We lost Nicola Scott, is it? I think it was Nicola Scott a couple of issues ago, and I wasn't incredibly keen on the new artist from the last issue. But Liam Sharp is still on the other story, and his artwork is damn fine good as well. So looking forward to that. So of course, if it's a Wonder Woman week, it's also a Flash week. And we have issue 17, Lights Out for the Rogues. I don't know what they've been doing with these covers. I touched on it on not Sunday, but I think it was last Sunday. I think they've got the covers of these all in the wrong order for what's really inside. But it is time, I believe, for Flash to be up against Captain Cold. He's got his new black ice gun from the science lab that started this story off, that was getting broken into. Last issue was so much fun. Felt so kind of old school pre-52 Flash, really highly enjoyable, and I'm so glad I've tried something new that I've never done before. Same with Wonder Woman, and equally so with the Flash, because I love this book. It's fun, it's kinetic, it's colourful, it's fast moving, everything you expect from a book called The Flash. Of course, my favourite book to come out this week, the first one I fell in love with from the very first page. Issue 2 of Kamandi Challenge is out. Great Roquefort cover there on the front. Love the fine detail on that. Go out and pick this book up if you want to have a character much beloved by a lot of people within our comic book community. One of my favourite Jack Kirby creations. And just them putting their spin on it. No, it doesn't have to look the same as the original. No, it doesn't have to feel like the original, because the original came out 40 years ago. I'd hate it to actually look the same as it did 40 years ago. So I was just enamoured with the first issue. I'm sure I'm going to be just as falling in love with this one. It's another kind of, I think do they do, I think it's all in one this time. The first issue was a double issue, so you had 2 separate stories. This one is with Peter J. Tomasi writing and Neil Adams on the art. At the end of last issue, the cliffhanger was the big warhead counting down. Is it going to explode? How is Commandy going to save everyone? Is it going to be Commandy that's going to save everyone? Just go out and buy this book. It's such fun! And that's what I want in my comics. Fun, fun, fun. Not miserableism all the time. Darkness. Death. Suicide. Agendas of any description. Just give me some fun now and again. Have fun with this title, but in a very different way. It's Clean Room, issue number 16. We haven't seen it for a while. This cover is very telling for something that I hope will not happen in comics in the coming 4 years. It's all very well comic books getting political, but when it's there, when it's been kind of pushed into it rather unceremoniously, so to speak, just to make a point that they're not happy about the current presidency, I just feel it's pushing their own political beliefs on people who just want to pick up a comic book and read a good story. So I hope this isn't the case, but I can see this coming in the future, in the very near future, and I won't be buying into that at all. It's strange about Clean Room because I've heard it's being not cancelled, but it's coming to an end. I always thought Gail Simone was kind of doing this book in seasons, so it was coming to an end and she was going to take a break from it and then come back again with the next season, the next series, so to speak. But I hear it's just been cancelled. It's done. We're not going to see another Clean Room. So I don't know whether Gail has been waiting and having to rewrite a lot of the stuff to finish this story off as well as she can, if that's going to be it, and why we've had this kind of long hiatus between this issue and the last. But it's sad to see this go because it has been a really great Vertigo, old Vertigo style book of horror, psychological and kind of, you know, the physical shock horror as well. Great book, good one to pick up in trade if you missed out on that. This is another one that's taken a break for a bit and has come back, and probably why. It's Astro City issue 41, but can you believe it, this is actually the 100th Astro City in its entire run, wherever it may have been, whether it was at Image, whether it was at Homage Comics. There's been 100 issues of Astro City, and every issue is wonderful. This is an extra sized one, I guess, to celebrate its 100th issue, so I'm really looking forward to grabbing some kind of very kind of golden age type storytelling, seen from, I guess, the perspective of a lot of the times us mere mortals and how we react and enact within a superhero universe. But Kurt Busiek always tells a great story that grips me, and they are all my comics this week. I want to say, just before you all disappear, I'm always being asked what should I be looking out for, what's going to be good to pick up in the coming weeks, and next week is the first issue of Jeff Lemire's new book, Royal City. It looks amazing. I had sent to me by Jeff Lemire. If you don't mind, I'll just quickly go and get it, because I framed most of what I got out of it. He sent me obviously not the frame, I just put this in the frame, but he sent me the promo pack with the sticker all in this kind of brown paper bag with the Royal City stamp on it. There was a print, signed. I got 107 of 525. Postcard at the bottom, and it's not in here, but they gave a kind of like mini comic of the first issue. It's got probably about the first 6 or 7 pages of it in, and it's just great Jeff Lemire work. He's writing it and drawing it himself, which is always the best way to get Jeff Lemire. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'd love it if you went out and bought it too. Make sure that book just does amazing things. And that's me out this week. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs. Comment down below, let me know what you picked up this week, what you're looking forward to reading, and did I miss out on anything this week? Until next time, bye bye.